Yo gang, we're back here again. We're playing some Magic the Gathering Standard. We're climbing all the way up to Mythic, and we are taking a break from Boros Aggro, and we're doing a little bit of Izzet not so much spell slinging, like Izzet Elemental control. We have a bunch of these one-drop instant and sorcery spells that will either help us draw cards or return things back to their owner's hands, maybe a little counter spell or two in there. And we're just trying to make our Hearth Elemental and our Eddymurk Crab just way cheaper. Hopefully we could get these 4/5 and 5/5 down pretty early on, like turn 3. And then turn 4 we could play our win con, which is Sunderflock, which will bounce everything back to our opponent's hand, and we could swing out with a couple 5/5s, and hopefully that will be enough to take care of them. So the idea is just early control into these meaty 5/5s, just going boom, 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 boom. So yeah, let's get into these games. Deuces. What's up, guys? Welcome to the first game against a name I can't even pronounce, but he's the Ambitious, so we better look out. We are starting with 3 lands and a stock up, unsummon, and opt. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Great early game momentum. We can get some good tempo going. But how's everybody's day going? I'm recording this on a Thursday, so I think who knows when you'll watch this. I hope you're enjoying your Thursday morning, or Thursday. I'm recording this on a Sunday. Don't mind me. I think we're gonna end up ending our turn, seeing what our opponent does his turn. He has Night Howl Pursuer, which is a little annoying. We will end up resolving this Warg, and then we'll probably opt. We're gonna opt to opt here. Look at that. We'll keep the Sleight of Hand on top. And the opponent gets in for 1, which is okay. I think we will Sleight of Hand, end up putting Sunderflock into our hand and passing the turn, because we want him to use something a little bit more so we can get more value out of this unsummon, because we're not in a rush to drop any big elementals out. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, you may pay black. If you do, return this card from the graveyard to the battlefield with finality counter on it. Interesting. I think we're just gonna opt here. Grab a bounce off is fine to have on top. So we are looking at probably a mountain and a Flamebraider. And then we can end our turn and see what our opponent does. Scryland, cool. Just a little Golgari action. Stands nothing against Izzets, tell you that much. Go to attackers. Alright, this is where we want to probably bounce off the Wolf Bat and trade with the 2/2. I think I'm cool with that. And then we'll trade with the 2/2. Opponent just has the 1/1 out, but he'll probably play the bat again, which is cool. We'll play an island, and now we have some options with the Merc Crab. This is where things get great for us, because before he goes to combat, I'll tap down his 2 creatures with the Merc Crab. And then next turn, I think Sunderflock will be cheap enough to play, and our tempo is just through the roof. You want to get a lot of tempo out with this deck. And that, I think before attackers, we tap down these 2. Bam, bam. He can't attack me anymore. Go to my turn. And then we could play the Sunderflock for just 2 mana now. And it gets rid of all of his things. And we could get in for 5. And then next turn we can unsummon one of his creatures again, just to keep getting value and keep swinging in for 5 here. It's the whole idea of the deck. Or I could even unsummon my Sunderflock and bring it back onto the battlefield. There's 2 different ways I could do it. So he might want to remove the Sunderflock here, and then I'll just bounce it back to my hand, which is quite annoying. I would hate to play against this deck personally. But, yep, there he goes. He just FFs. That was a great game 1. I will see you guys in the next. Back again against God of Creation. We're going against an actual god. Call me Kratos. Okay, last game, you guys didn't see it, but I kept a hand kind of similar to this, and it ended up not working out well. So we're going to mulligan. We're going to be smart. Okay, I like this hand. This hand's good. We'll put the Flamebraider to the bottom. And we'll start with probably an island and a Sleight of Hand. Get the early tempo. Grab the counter spell. That goes to graveyard, making our crab cheaper already. Ooh, yes, I hope this is mono green landfall, because this deck does very well against a deck like that. We will probably go ahead and grab a mountain to have the burst lightning on hand. And then we'll end the turn. Yep, another forest. Play a loot. Loot is cool. Plays another land. I think it's my turn. This is where things get a little awkward because we're missing our land drops. And honestly, in any deck, missing your land drops always makes it awkward. But I think I'm debating if I would just want to put a 2/2 down and get the value, or for the crab, which I think I'll do. Let's see what our opponent does here. I'm gonna assume he's got like Mossborn Hydra, the Earth King. Whoa. Okay, like I said, everything is okay as long as we keep up with everything. We'll bounce off the bear just to kill it. And then we can burst lightning the Earth King just to kill him. And we have made our crab cheap enough to cast with the Flamebraider. Ovia? Oh, that's neat. I like that. Ooh, we end up finding the island, which is interesting. I think I could bounce off. I could bounce off a creature and cast the crab. So I'll go ahead and end my turn and see what he ends up playing here. Okay, let's see what he puts onto the battlefield. Ooh. We're gonna bounce off that. And then we're gonna play the Merc Crab. I'm gonna tap these 2 creatures. That was a misplay on me. I probably should have tapped the Raya, but it's fine. We're bouncing back. For blue, I'll cast the Sunderflock. So everything's gonna go back to his hand. And then we're gonna swing at him for 5. But it says nice. I got complimented. And then he's just got 3 forest and everything back in hand. He's got to do his whole setup again. Well, we're gonna be swinging for 12 next turn. Oh, the opponent says good game. Just like that. Izzet control elementals. I can do it all. I can attack, I can defend. I'm a man of many virtues. It's Boji Gwen the Brilliant. We'll see how brilliant you are against Izzet control. I bet you concede. Not if I have one land. And what is that? Why do I have that? Okay. This is fine. This is a very silly hand, but this is fine. I like how they finally brought the Spider-Man cards into MTGA because I think this was like in-webbed or something before. It wasn't called web slinging. It was like in-webbed. E-N-W-E-D. I'll just put the Spidey Sense to the bottom. Ooh. Blue versus blue, huh? Into the Flood Maw to go to the bottom. Draw the card. 3 steps ahead is nice for the versatility. Ooh. This could be a mirror matchup. Very well could be a mirror matchup. Play a Sleight of Hand myself. Take a Sleight of Hand. And I'll cast another Sleight of Hand. And I'll take that. Yeah, we're playing the same deck. Maybe not. Merfolk. Think we will just unsummon this and play our elemental. Pass the turn. I wonder if he's gonna have the ops and the bounce offs. Go to combat. Just swing. Yep, there's the unsummon. I think that's okay. Keep the Sunderflock. And then we'll resolve that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's whatever. Play it again for one mana. End the turn. This is going to be control versus control. This might grab your popcorn, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got to say. So we're in it for the long haul. We have plenty of draw effects to fill our hand back up, so I'm not too worried. Low state. Yes, I'll just flash into my crab. You're out of blue mana. I'll play a Spirebluff. Alright, well. Play this for no, not. I'll go to combat. And just swing for 9. Takes it, very nice. Just end the turn. Hopefully we get 3 steps ahead for value here. He's got 4 mana, so he's got to use his cheap spells to deal with this. I'm gonna go ahead and counter that. No Namor around here. He should just FF off that, honestly. Yep. There we go. My control was better than his control. Hey! Hey! Oh, I'm sorry. Someone else that is also named RYRY. Definitely not Ry. It's RYRY. Just like how I'm RYR Eddie. He's one of me, for sure. Ugh. I don't like that hand. This hand's weird. This hand's so weird. But I have two op chances to get a land, right? Right, guys? That's how we're feeling about this. We put the stack up the bottom. Ooh, mono green. This is fine. Sleight of hand. Ooh, this is not good, guys. This is not good. This is not good. Opponent is going to play a Mossborn Hydra. I need to deal. Okay, we found something to deal with that at least. I need to opt. Put that at the bottom. Draw into a land, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And not a traveling chocobo. He only gets him for 1 though, which means he does not have lands himself. This is great for me now, finding the second land, because I could Sleight of Hand safely. We'll find another bounce off. And we will end our turn. And we'll just bounce this Hydra back to his hand whenever he gets some value out of it. He's probably going to play like a Fabled Passage or Evolving Wilds. A second Traveling Chocobo. That is very interesting. Yep, that's cool. Resolve all of that. Go to attackers. We will bounce the Hydra back like we said. We'll just take 3 here. Find another land, which is great. I think we will end our turn. And just wait to see what he has to play. We can keep bouncing these 1/1 counters back to his hand, which is cool. The Chocobos, on the other hand, I need to find like a Burst Lightning for. That would be pretty nice. We'll drop the Eddymurk Crab. He's thinking long and hard. Maybe he's gonna give the Chocobo hexproof. Hello! I'm gonna tap these 2 guys down. And then it's my turn. Play Mountain. I think this is where we just start to look for our Sunderflock. Spidey Sense can go to the bottom. Find another bounce off, which is excellent. Play a 4/5, because why not? Go to combat and get in for 5. I think this is the ballsy part on my end, but it'll deter him from attacking with the Chocobos because he doesn't want to lose them, I would assume. I think we are definitely in control of this game right now. I'll counter the spell because he's tapped out. Yeah, I think that's the play. Just keep the tempo on my side. He doesn't end up attacking, which is cool. We'll just swing another 5/5 his way. We'll go to blockers. Go to damage. Opponent goes to 10, and I'm sitting at 16. Have all of the responses we could ever need in hand. He's looking for, he needs lands. He needs a 4th land for something. Oh, he finds it. Sapperling, yeah. See, like, what am I gonna do against an enchantment? Gonna go to attackers. Gonna go to my turn. Okay. I think we'll go to combat and we're just gonna swing out. It's gonna end up double blocking here. Go to damage. We'll end the turn, and then I think I want to counter the nursery effect. Doesn't have the 5th land. I'm gonna bounce off this Chocobo for sure. Can only have 1. That way I could web sling both of these. And then I'll return this to my hand. Resolve that. Okay. I will just counter this normally. That's no problem. Okay. I think we want to discard our hand and draw 2. We were looking for that Sunderflock. Sorry. We'll find a Burst Lightning, which I'm not upset about. And we'll target the Chocobo. And we will get in here for 5, probably. Yeah. End the turn. Still looking for a Sunderflock. We've dug through a decent chunk of that deck. Okay. Does he have the land in hand? No, he does not. That's actually huge for the economy. Play this, cast the adventure side. And then how do we do this? We have to make him block. Yeah, we gotta make him block somehow. I'm gonna swing out, see where he blocks. It's gonna block there. Wait, I just returned that to his hand. Oh wait, that doesn't deal it damage, right? That stupid rule. That stupid rule. Oh, I just messed up. He has another nursery. Wait, this is not good for me. Okay, I need a Sunderflock pad. Top deck. Watch the top deck. Was never worried. I was never worried. Not even gonna look. Oh wait, he's got more triggers. Uh-oh. probably just drop the Mossborn Hydra now. Because there's no way he attacks. Oh man, I needed Into the Flood Maw way earlier. He has to block the 5/5 at least. So I can get in with that. But he's got 8 of them, you know. You just return one of these. And then what? This is 21. It's got 24 damage on board. 21. I think I'm dead no matter what. Yeah, I think I might be screwed here. I got quiet. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. He's gonna get so... Like if we draw the Sunderflock and it's 5 this turn, like, it's okay. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't think he can win. Yeah, like I'm gonna block. 3 blockers for 3 creatures. I'm taking 12. Unless he has a pump spell. As it stands, we can win this game. Hey! Yup. Drop the Sunderflock. Huge for the economy. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. This was a 15-minute banger. Please don't have a response. There's no way you could have a response, though. Oh, he's got to be so sad. Come on. Come on, FF. 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 And we swing out. And we swing out. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, man. Don't time me out like this. Don't time me out like this. Let's go. That was a good game. That was a great game. That was an absolute banger. Oh my goodness. Roy Freepon. Roy Freepon, you got nothing against Izzet Elementals. Started off with 2 lands. bounce off and stock up. We're greedy enough to keep it. I don't think we're gonna shock in the steam vents. I think we'll just have it enter tapped. There is no need for the Spell Snare urgency right now. Alright, get a land. Our opponent's gonna play nothing, so we're gonna play nothing. Alright, we're gonna act like our opponent was on the play, and now we're just reacting to him. Yeah, dude, that's a lot of value for you, I can't even lie. It's gonna be my turn. Abandoned attachments. Let's get the Spell Snare out of here. I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? Why do we have to discard a card? Oh, because it's the end of my turn. Duh. We will discard. Probably, we don't need 2 stock ups in hand. Our opponent's probably gonna beef up the guy here. Oh, exiling my graveyard is messed up, dude. Oh, that counters me hard. Okay, we do find a land. So we're gonna need a stock up to find a Burst Lightning, and maybe I'm gonna need a land. We'll have to discard an opt. Crab's getting cheaper. We can Burst Lightning. I mean, this is looking kind of bad for us, but not at the same time. I'm just not playing fast enough. Okay. I think we'll Burst Lightning the Overseer. And then we can Sleight of Hand to find another Sunderflock, because why not? And then we can bounce off the Seraph. So he has to play it again next turn. I need to keep this guy out here. I don't like the exiling graveyard. Take 3. It is what it is. It'll take 6. My turn. Okay. We find a Hearth Elemental, which means we could just cast the Sunderflock. And I just don't think we care about graveyards anymore, since we have the elemental value. But we'll end up... No, the smarter play is playing the Crab, I think, before we go into attackers here. Play the bounce off. Put the Seraph back in the hand. And we'll resolve that. We'll flash in the Crab. Tap these 2 guys down. He's gonna have to choose. It's fine. I think we just play the Sunderflock. Just start nailing out the Sunderflocks, and we start getting him for damage. Opponent has to completely reset here. He's probably gonna drop the Finality Angel again. to get rid of my graveyard, but that's fine. Because we have the Sunderflock, and we also have the mana to cast the crab anyway. Opponent's gonna time out here. He's thinking long and hard. He's gonna get rid of my Sunderflock, which is okay with me. Exiling my graveyard, no problem. Just go to combat, I think. This is where things get weird. Ah, I should have ended my turn. That's not the right move. Should have gone in for 4. That was poor thinking of my part for not getting in for 4. Opponent playing mono white angels. You don't need to think that hard. Yep, he's gonna get in for 3 now. Oh, we pull another Sunderflock because why not? That stuff will go back to your hand. Go to combat. Get in for 4. Hopefully we can just control the state of the game here. Play another Sunderflock, but now we get in for 9. Opponent's down to 7. Now he has to keep blocking, but if we find... we have to... yeah. We'll web sling the Sunderflock back to my hand to counter your split up, which is excellent. And then he destroys my Sunderflock, which is okay. Yeah, we just drop another Sunderflock. Why not? Go to combat. Attack for 4. We'll have Sunderflock explore. Put this in our graveyard. Sunderflock gets +1/+1. We'll have it explore again. Draw the land. Pass the turn. Okay. So he's trying to keep up with me. But if he only plays 1 blocker, I win. Because I should have enough mana to cast the Eddymurk Crab now, right? 3, 6, 7? Yeah. Just play the crab. Tap this creature. Get in for 4. GG. That was a good game. That was a good game. It was a great game, even. Sorry, Roy. Wasn't yours to have. Moving up in the standard ladder. I don't think we'll have enough time to get all the way to platinum with just this deck. We'll definitely switch it up. I got a Rakdos Firebending deck that'll probably be the next video. But so far, this is the name of the game. We're just simply playing control and getting big guys out there and just swinging with control. Back again against Nano. We are hopefully going to be on the play. Fingers crossed. Nah. We have an Unsummon Bounce Off, Spell Snare, Spidey Sense, and Sunderflock. I think we will keep this hand. I don't know. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Alright, this is where we play the island first because I think we're going to need a Spell Snare or something. And go down in tempo. Yep, we'll Spell Snare that. They love using that card, let me tell you. It's a good game. Does he shut off that quickly? Go ahead and grab a mountain. And then my turn. That's okay. Just a couple of 1/1 dudes. Just gonna get smacked around a little bit. Go to my turn. I think we want to get rid of one of these bounce offs and draw a couple cards. Find another bounce off, of course. He's just got a bunch of little dudes. He's gonna get in for 3 though. This is the game of all time. Alright, Veteran Survivor's gotta go. That can't happen to me again. That dude's getting flown off the map. Is our opponent gonna exile a card from me, or? There we go. He gets the Unsummon. Alright, we find a land, which means we could do all of not much. Just end our turn. Finds planes. I think we'll just return him to his hand now. I'll play the Survivor again. Go to attackers. I think I'm fine with taking 2. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's just a puny 2 damage. End our turn. Wow, we're doing a whole lot of nothing. We'll put that guy back in your hand. And then put one of them back in your hand again. Why not? Just take 1 here. This is weird because I'm gonna put the Merc Crab in. Yeah, I mean, he's just gonna exile 1 card. Who cares? Who cares about a little one card? See, now you're doing too much. Opponent's gonna go to attackers, and then I'm gonna flash in Merc Crab. Then we're gonna want to tap down the Survivor and a Scavenger, which is okay with me. He'll be able to exile a card, but only get in for A damage. Might have to flood one of this thing. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think next turn is just an easy Sunderflock, honestly. Yeah, let's just drop the Sunderflock and watch him scoop up. Watch him scoop up. You can drop all 3 of his 1-drops again if he wants. But I don't see how that would be beneficial to him. He's gonna do it though. We will end up Sleight of Handing. Grab this Burst Lightning. Blow up his Survivor, because why not? And then we'll go to combat. We'll swing out. We still have the Flood Maw to return something to his hand if he gets something a little too scary. Yeah, that gains double strike. That's fine. Now, what is the play, though? Maybe some spot removal? Just gonna return that guy to its hand, and he should just FF off this. He plays it again. I know he's fuming. And he's like, oh, he's got a flyer. The game's over. Gets in for 1. Passes it back over to me. I'll play it Elemental. Why not? Go to combat. Yeah, just FFs. I make him FF on his own terms. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Izzet Control Elementals. I would say this deck's a lot of fun to play, but it's just really easy to pilot. You're just looking to control your opponent more so than doing things on your turn to help you win. You're just getting rid of their stuff and just piling big birds out there to throw at them. So I give the deck maybe like a 5 out of 10 in enjoyment to play, but it probably wins 80% of the games it plays. I mean, it was one of the highest rated standard decks for a while when Sunderflock first came out. But thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what I could do to make the watching experience more enjoyable for you guys. This has been Eddie, and I'm out. Deuces.